So Senator Claire McCaskill of Missouri announced that she had breast cancer today. Now, I might not necessarily agree with the politics of McCaskill in that I am not supporting the presidential campaign of Hillary Clinton. However, I do believe that this is something we have to, just referring to people in general, be apolitical in speaking about it. What I'm getting at is I really, despite not having shared political views, hope that she recovers and doesn't go through any type of intensive care. She says she'll be, having treatment in a little while, but it's just one of those things where even if you don't agree with someone, you don't want something bad to happen to them. Something that is very we might not want them to win or get elected, but when it comes to the personal health and well-being of that person, you can't play around with that. And I guess I'm gonna this segues into what I'm trying to convey in this video, which is that people have dislikes for each other. We've had people who can't stand the point of any type of political difference and will call liberals libtards, or I don't think there's a mockery version of a Republican, just in terms of being able to call them some derogatory term or make some remark that indicates they are not intelligent. When I like to believe that most if they don't have positions that are similar to my own, that doesn't necessarily make them incorrect or just as if something is wrong with them. That shouldn't be the case to argue, or to the point to try to make, is what I'm getting at. And I think far too often we become so convinced that what we say is right and what we say is correct that we just decide, if you don't agree with us, there's something wrong with you, you should go die. And I've seen that from both the liberal side and the conservative side. It's gone both ways, and I like to believe the majority of people that are on both the left and the right have the morality to not wish bad health on another human being who has a different ideology. The comments made about Jimmy Carter when he announced his cancer a little while ago, some few months ago, it really was deplorable. And that's not to say it just comes from Republicans. If I remember correctly, you had some individuals who didn't like Trump wishing for his demise and making comments about him passing away. And it's one of those things where you have to be able to separate what is acceptable and what is not. And I think a lot of people manage to get older and they don't see anything wrong and say, I hope this person dies, I hope this person gets into a car accident, I hope this person gets cancer or Ebola or AIDS or something else that you should never wish on another person. When you want some horrible fate to befall them, not getting elected is not a horrible fate, but wishing for someone's demise is. That's something we should never hope to bring on another person, because it's something we wouldn't want ourselves. And there really should be some type of, because again, a lot of this gets protected by freedom of speech, and it doesn't get labeled as a hate crime, but it is those types of comments, in my opinion, warrant some type of confrontation with people. People just need to say, no, this is not all right, this is not okay. I don't care what you say, I don't care what you do, but when you're going around praying for the demise of others and certainly making it public, I feel it's my right to be able to respond. And if I see that going on for, the Democratic candidates or the Republican candidates, some of which I am not a fan of, I will definitely make a comment, because I believe it is my moral right to, and really my moral principle, to speak out if something is so profoundly incorrect, so just incredulous, that I can't allow it to pass my eardrums without comment. I can't allow that type of ignorance to where you're wishing for the demise of someone solely because you don't agree with them on issues and other types of, opinions, as if they've wronged you personally by having that stance or having that position. That's madness. There are plenty of people I disagree with on a number of things, but I wouldn't wish for their demise. I wouldn't wish for them to pass away, because that person has the same entitlement to life that I have. And I think that is very important to remember. And again, if we take that and roll with that script of, again, remember, it's really a case of do unto others as you would yourself. Now, that might be a foreign concept to some people who might pride themselves on being treated better than others, or on treating certain people better than others, which I guess all of us do to an extent. But there's a difference between treating someone in a way that maybe isn't the most desirable way, and just doing something really, really violating of their rights and their just, that tries to refute the fact that they are a human being. And I think when you wish for those demises on people, you try to refute the fact that they are a human being, and it's not something that should be practiced. So I'm done. Have a good day. Have a good night, and thanks for watching. And my novel Citizen Justin is on Amazon, so pick that up.